All right. Good morning, Shay. My name is Shania, and I just thank you so much for coming to see me today. And before we get started, I have a little bit that I want to share with you about my role to you as a counselor and our confidentiality and just different things. And so, my role to you as a counselor is a facilitator. I'm here to create a safe environment and safe space where you can confidently and openly and comfortably share whatever it is that you want to share. What you share with me, it will stay between you and I because it is confidential. However, there are a couple limits that I do have to instruct you about before we get started. So, in the case of you stating that you might want to hurt yourself, a child, or that somebody else is hurting you, or that there may be some elder abuse going on, or just some abuse in the situation, I will have to report that to the correct authorities. And sometimes, in the case that this child does go to court, that this case goes to court, then they will request your forms and your records. But besides that, everything is confidential. It's between you and I. So I want you to feel as comfortable as you can, relax and just get to know each other. And yes. So what brings you in to see me today?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm happy to be back.
Nice to meet
um,
you.
we've just been having some trouble. So I am really big on academics right now, and my kids have been struggling in school. We're struggling to get to bed on time, wake up, and do all of these things because they're so into screen time.
Mhm.
I'm telling them to stop screen time at a certain time, or I really would like for it to be an hour, but I've compromised and said 2 hours. Dad is saying whenever, however, and it's like it's spiraling into like every part of our relationship is getting cut the screen
Let's take a deep breath and get all of our wiggles out and everything. And how does that make you feel?
frustrating because it's like I'm saying one thing and he's saying something different, but we both see that they're struggling. Like we see that they're struggling in school. We see that bedtime is harder, but like it's just frustrating in all parts of life.
And would you say, how would you say that this has reflected on your relationship with your children?
I mean, I think that they're frustrated too. Like they don't, they're hearing mommy say something and then they're hearing daddy say something and then now they're mad at mommy. And it's like I'm yelling at them or I'm fussing with them and they're like, but daddy said I can't.
Mhm.
So I think that they're definitely frustrated. They're confused. I mean, they're 7 and 3. They're genuinely confused.
And the things that they are watching on the different mini sites that are available to children nowadays. Have
They
you?
are literally mimicking what the kids are doing. Like one of my baby likes to watch Nastasia, and I blocked it from the iPad. But then she gets daddy's phone and watches it on daddy's phone. Or I block it. My YouTube is logged into their TV. Daddy let them watch TV in mommy's room or in the living room. So it's like they're literally mimicking all of the things that they're seeing on TV. It's just like how do we balance between that? How do we say don't watch TV or you can watch TV and they can do that but you can't do it? It's
And responses from dad.
some days it's like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand they don't need to watch the TV. I understand that, that they're doing this. Like I see her flipping on the couch when she's not supposed to flip on the couch, and we know that the rules. So he's like, okay, don't do that, and maybe don't watch this today. But that lasts all of today, and then tomorrow, or if we throw a big enough fit, then we can watch it. Like he's not consistent in following the rules, or even backing me up when I say, let's do this.
To be completely honest, I do not have children, but I definitely, from having younger siblings, can understand where the frustration is coming from and watching the generations kind of struggle a bit more with the things that they're exposed to on social media. So I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this. And going forward, how can you best be helped? Like, I know how you want to respond, but versus how you've been responding, what's your frustration there?
I want to stop yelling at them. Like they should not have to be. And I'm frustrated with the TV, and I'm frustrated with them struggling in school. But I think that I'm more frustrated, and my frustration goes more to them because I'm so mad that their dad is not helping me. So I want to be able to not take it out on them, like to still be able to have a conversation with them. Like, hey, this is why I don't want you to be on the screen. But in the moment, I'm fighting two battles. Like I'm fighting the battle of them being on the screen and fighting the battle of dad not backing me up. So then the conversation is no longer to the kids like, hey, y'all get off the screen. Now mommy and daddy are arguing. Like I would rather just at this point, I would rather just remove myself and my kids and keep it pushing. Like I am frustrated and I'm like they're feeling the frustration and he's feeling the frustration and then I'm carrying the frustration into all the other things that we're going through. Like you're not gonna help me put them to bed, then you clean the house. So now the house is a mess. Or now he's fussing with me about the house. So it's this small problem or what could be a small problem that started as just screen time is now like everywhere, everything. And my kids are like they're not even I don't even understand the real issue is the screen time. They just see mommy and daddy fighting.
So you're ultimately you're frustrated and you're upset. And what started off as a small issue of screen time has now shed light on bigger issues and created an atmosphere of um, chaos and frustration that's left you, your husband, and your children all frustrated
Right.
with no results.
Yeah. Like and it almost looks like I'm a very problem solution oriented person. There's we can't even anytime we try to talk about one problem it always stems into something else so there's never like a true solution like we never really can get to the end of like okay this is what's going on this is what we need to really be talking about because we've switched from screen time put them to bed to now you're not supporting me now you're not backing me up now I'm ready to go like I'm ready to go I'm done.
And um, can you clarify a bit more when you say "I'm done"? Those are some heavy words. In this scenario, what does that weight hold? What is it saying?
I want to walk away from the relationship. Like, I just want because if you can't, if this problem is so small and you can't support me in this problem, and this problem is making all of these problems, like, is that going to be forever? We can't even agree. Like, this is the most important thing right now is our kids. We can't even agree on how to raise these kids. It's spiraling into everything else. Like, where does this end? Like, if we can't have a problem and get to a solution, where does like then what? This is I think it's bigger than screen time at this point. Like it's bigger than just you're not supporting me with the screen time. You're not supporting me in anything. You're not communicating with me. You're not listening to me. You're not doing anything. And when I'm telling you what the problem is, like directly telling you that my issue was screen time, but now it's all of these things, you're not even, you're still stuck on trying to get your point across.
So it's ineffective communication, and dad is not able to see,
Right,
not able to come to the same point of view.
right.
How would you want dad to respond?
I would want him to say, "What can I do?" and then actually do what what I'm telling him to do, and be consistent in that. Like, check in on me, check in and make sure I'm okay. See if I need anything, and if I don't need anything, then like, don't make it harder for me. If you can't help me, don't make it harder, and don't give me all of these words and these promises like you're gonna do the things, and then you don't.
And I can understand from having my own personal relationships that a failed promise is still a fail at the end of the day. So being in covenant with someone who was once showing up and now it's not, I definitely understand your frustration. And I just want to say you are so strong for for staying in the fight. And although you're at the point of feel like you want to give up now, even coming here to vocalize what you are feeling, that just shows how strong you are and how much you want this to work, not just for yourself, but for your children and for your husband. Um, So, what is one way that you feel like you can better communicate? Conversation has not been working now. Do you feel like counseling or writing letters or something may?
I do want to consider counseling together so that we can. I think we just both need to take a pause. I know that I need to listen. I know that I need to sit and really, just like I want him to understand what I'm saying, I need to sit and understand what he's saying too. Like I need to sit and understand why he's frustrated in the moment. Like what is really your pushback in this? And like you repeat back to me what I said to you. Maybe taking some moments when we're not frustrated and talking. Or when the kids aren't around, like stop having these conversations in front of the kids, number one. But like take some time where we're not frustrated with each other and then trying to have a conversation instead of because I know when I'm frustrated I'm yelling and he don't once I'm yelling he hears nothing else. So I need to be intentional with taking a step back, dealing with the problem, like just dealing with the screen time. If he's not helping me and I'm getting frustrated with him, put that to the side, just deal with this and then go back to it. Go let's talk about that later when I'm not frustrated. I need to walk away. Walk away in the heat of the moment.
Yes, we need to practice walking away, and while you're practicing walking away, you want to receive active listening. You want to receive reassurance that to my understanding of what you're saying, you want him to be present,
Right.
not just here physically, but you want him to be here mentally in this with you, in the parenting, in the fight, to know that he wants this relationship to, keep being here as much as you want it to be here. Right now, you feel like you're on opposite ends of the spectrum, and the kids are getting caught in the middle. So you want him to listen. You also want to listen, as well as working on a congruent, honest response that is cohesive to your environment.
Right. All of those things.
Oh,
It's like I know what like hearing you tell me, hearing you say it out loud, like put into words what I'm frustrated within my brain. It's like, okay, like it's doable. I just need to take a step. One thing at a time. I can't fix all of it right now. I can just start with one thing.
well, here's to your first step. This is a great first step, and a lot of things they start with us working on ourselves first. And once they see you actively taking those steps, even though they might not know exactly what it means, you know in your heart and in your mind what you're doing and why you're doing it. And the more they see your steps show out to play, then the more they will start to, in a sense, instead of mimicking the internet, they will be mimicking mom.
Right.
And that's what we want. We want them to um, see and do as you
Right.
show. So yes, just give yourself a round of applause because you've now just taught your babies that counseling is okay. You don't have to figure it out by yourself. That you can reach out and get help. So, Mom, how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel good. Like that makes this whole situation makes me feel good. Like it feels doable. Like just a step at a time. And I can't expect them to be better if I'm not working on being better too. So this is good.
Good,
This
yes.
is good.
Take it all in. Take it all in.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in today. And next time for our next session, I want to um, dive a little bit more, not just into your situation with your husband and your children, but also into yourself. And what are some things that you want to see from yourself that will be replicated and displayed in your marriage and within your children? So I want you to go home and make a list of all the things that you've seen that you are frustrated with in and around your environment, but also within yourself. And next time, um, we will approach those things and we will see where the depth of the frustration lies and how we can get you to a place of peace.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I can do that. Thank
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Of course, of course. Well, I'll see you next
I'll
time.
see you next time.